This is the Relevant Podcast.
It's episode 1124, and it's the Relevant Podcast here in Orlando. I'm your host, Cameron Strang, and joining me from Nashville, Tennessee, artist, producer, mogul, Derek Miner.
What up, though?
Derek is sitting in Jesse's seat today because Jesse is out once again. And just down the street, right there, our managing editor, downtown Emily Brown.
Hey, y'all.
She's trying to pretend like the listener doesn't know. The listener has no idea what just happened, but it took Emily a second to recover from what Derek just said off mic. I edited it out, but
thank you.
Anyway. And from LA, from Social Club Misfits, it's Marty.
What's up?
Well, we have a great show in store for you today. Coming up later, we talk to comedian Dustin Nickerson. You don't want to miss that. Plus, we have slices, and then at the end of the show, we have a game you do not want to miss. But before we get to all that, Derek, you just dropped a single.
Wow.
You just put out an album a couple months ago, and you're already dropping new music?
Got to keep up with the kids, man. That's how the game goes. People have to treat, you know what? You have to treat music like a television show. You have to have new episodes, frequently. So we own it. We ready.
And Marty, you're releasing stuff too, right?
Yeah. I actually have a lo-fi album coming out on December 15th, all lo-fi. And then my entire catalog of Christmas music and stuff that I've built over the last 2 years, it's going to be released. All music, all instrumentation. It's all music to sip hot cocoa and eggnog too. It's all lo-fi stuff. It's cool.
What?
Yeah.
Man, you guys are prolific.
Yeah. So lo-fi music coming out December 15th. And then we have, me and Derek, there's a lot of stuff happening in 2024. We're excited about it.
Exactly.
Can I get an album?
Derek, you're just...
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Downtown Emily
you
Brown.
have an album. You have an album.
Yeah.
Derek, so your single, is it connected to another project, or you just had an extra track? What are you doing?
So I can't tell y'all everything right now, but so the new wave as far as with me, as far as music is concerned, is I'm building out a campaign called the Vigilantes United. So definitely you can go to Vigilantes United to join. And my whole concept is this. I've spent so much time trying to retrofit myself into Christian music and trying to retrofit myself into mainstream music. And I've decided that I'm not doing any of that anymore. I'm just going to build my own thing far as community wise.
That's great.
Like we're building our own thing, and it's really just for people that, they may not necessarily want religious music all the time, but they also don't want to get shot at in every song, and they don't want all the rappers trying to take their girls. So if that fits you, join our movement. Like, it's not just rappers. Like, I just want to build a hub for people that just want music that isn't like extreme. Like, they just want music that more reflects life. Right. So that's really kind of my whole vibe. So tap in, Vigilantes United. And first single coming out is Bands, so it's lit.
I'm sliding off with the bands. 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 Don't be no hero, just give me my euros. I know it's a hit on my head. I think you all in advance. I'm sliding off with the bands. Hola, minor bandito.
I got my Spotify, Unwrapped or recap a couple weeks ago. My number 2 album of 2023 is yours.
It's
the one
lit.
released this summer.
Nice.
I didn't realize I listened to it that much. Apparently.
It's lit.
Great album, man.
Thank you.
Well, moving the show along. Stay tuned. Up next, it's Slices.
Last year, ski, shot, encounter, most interesting. Had his number, but never the time. Most of 81, pass along those lines. So deck those halls and trim those trees. Raise those cups of Christmas cheer. I just need to catch my breath. Christmas by myself this year.
You're listening to Johnny. The song is Christmas Rapping. It is part of the Very Relevant Christmas playlist that is available for free. It's our annual tradition over on Spotify. Go search it up. A Very Relevant Christmas, 450 amazing tracks. You don't want to miss it. A little something for everybody in there. Today's podcast is brought to you in part by Mercy Ships. Globally, 5 billion people lack access to surgical care, In sub-Saharan Africa, there's only one surgeon for every 200,000 people. Mercy Ships provides free, life-transforming surgeries for people who have little to no access to medical care. They help the blind see, straighten twisted limbs, remove deadly tumors, treat cleft conditions, and so much more. With state-of-the-art hospital ships, they provide safe surgery to children and adults living with treatable conditions, and it's completely free of charge. They do all this work with an all-volunteer crew of professionals who donate their time and talents. Surgeons, stewards, nurses, engineers, and more make the world a better place. Your donation today provides free, safe surgeries to people in desperate need of help. All gifts are matched, so please donate today at mercyships.org/relevant. Okay, it's time for
Slices.
I just like automatic. This is what I'd say. What do you have, Jesse?
Wow.
Jesse's not here.
If you
So,
can't see us
what
right
do you
now,
have?
Cameron's crying right now. He's a tear in his eye. He's like, Jesse, where are you?
I feel lost. Anyway, Emily, we'll start with you. What do you have, Emily?
Ooh, surprise. Okay. Okay, let me ask you all this. If for some reason you were on a plane and something went wrong and the pilots, I don't know, passed out or something, do you think you could successfully land the airplane?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
We're going to die.
We got one yes from
It's over
Cameron,
with.
2 no's. That is statistically correct. A new survey found that one in 3 Americans think they can successfully land an airplane, but the number jumps to 1 in 2 men think that they can land an airplane.
Oh.
And we have,
Absolutely.
and I'm gonna,
Absolutely.
Yeah, man,
and the reason I want to
do.
talk about this is because I want to say it outright. You cannot do that. Okay. I'm going to break your delusion right now. You're not landing that plane successfully.
Listen, I've watched enough of these movies. What happens is you get in the cockpit and then you start talking to air traffic control and they tell you what to do.
Okay.
That's true.
Press
This
button.
is a good
Press
point.
that
So,
button.
because there are every now and then there is like that crazy story of like a random civilian who landed an airplane thanks to air traffic control. The majority of the time, like I think almost nearly every single time, those are always smaller aircrafts. Like it's not like a big 747 or anything. Like it's like a smaller one. So
Like a Cessna.
yeah. So you have a
I've taken flying lessons on those. Those are not that complicated to.
well, okay, glad you could do that.
But I mean, a huge like 747, I wouldn't know what. There's like a million buttons. You know?
But see, that's the thing. People think that they could do that.
Yeah, you need to get Flight Simulator. Do you ever play that as a kid? It's like realistic.
Yeah.
How to land a plane
Dude,
for real.
They
We
have
grew
it
up
on
that.
Xbox, and my kid plays it. Is so boring, but it is
It's
unbelievably
very real though. Like,
interesting.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's a museum in Florida called the Museum of Discovery and Science, and you actually get into a plane that has this software in it. And you could you're in a physical plane with all the stuff. It's really, really fun. Your
Okay,
kid
but
would love
listen,
that.
when I was a kid and I'd be at like Chuck E. Cheese
That's
and
like
I'd play the
Space
race
Jam.
car game, I didn't, even if I won, I would not go out there and think, wow, I could probably go on a racetrack right now. That's like what I'm hearing.
Yeah, cruising USA doesn't mean you could win a race. Yeah.
I think that's the difference between male and female, though, because I absolutely thought that if I was winning in F1 racing on the arcade, I
You could win
absolutely
for
thought I
real.
could drive my mom's car. I had there was no doubt in my mind.
Dude, there's a
that I
movie
could do
coming
it.
out, a true story movie.
Okay,
I just saw the trailer
loosely
for it.
Yeah, Gran
inspired
Turismo.
true story.
Gran Turismo,
Gran
right?
Turismo, yep.
It's a
Mhm.
true
Yeah, the
story.
Gran Turismo. This kid was a champion video game racer,
Yep.
and he got an opportunity to join an actual race team in real life.
There's
it's
a
the same
difference
thing. He
though,
developed his
between
skills.
us four and that
What?
kid.
What?
Kid was from India. He was just way better than us. He's better at math, better at all the things that we don't have. And so this Indian kid who played this constantly, it was just so good at it that he became literally a real racer.
Well, I think
And
the difference
so-
is
It's based on a true story.
it's like loosely
Yeah,
inspired by
it's true
I-
story.
there are certain things that are not accurate about it, but also he spent like 10,000 hours playing this game or whatever, like an insane amount of time.
Yeah, years on this stinking thing. And so, we have other things we got to do. I can't, maybe if I spent a couple time, with him, I would do it. But I just,
Well, look, if the plane is going down, I'll tell y'all, if nobody's going to try to, because I ain't going to just go out not swinging. I'm definitely going to try to land the plane, but more than likely, I'm going to make it worse. We probably going to be doing barrel rolls.
yeah. You ever seen the movie Flight with Denzel? You ever seen Flight with
Yeah.
Denzel? Guess what? We're going upside down.
Yes,
And
yeah,
see,
it's
I'm
like
just
that.
going to be praying and I'm going to say, see you soon, God. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to try to get up.
Terrify everybody. Oh no, I'm going out fighting. Like,
Yeah, he's gonna
I'm
go out
just saying
Sully.
it's probably an L.
He's
It's
gonna do
probably
the
an L,
Sully
though.
landing and land right on the Hudson.
Right on the.
I mean, I
the
get
river,
it because
yeah.
like there's a 50, like there's a chance you do save everyone and you're like this incredible hero. On the other flip side, though, yeah, you do just kind of kill everyone. So
Oh no, I'm trying to save it for survival. Like, it's
No, that's what I'm
not-
saying,
I don't
like,
care about
I
being
get-
a hero. I want to live.
no, I'm saying like I get why you would want to try it because it's like best case scenario you save everyone, but worst case scenario is you generally make it worse for everyone. Okay, so I don't want to be on a plane with y'all.
All right. What do you have, Derek?
So, I have some really unfortunate news. So Diddy, I don't know if we talked about this, but
Oh my gosh.
Diddy is
Hot water.
Deep doo doo.
he's in hot water. So last month, Cassie, his longtime lover, has come out and said that Diddy, did a lot of bad things to her. And he settled that case, and it seemed like everything was gone. And within the next, like literally the next day, another case popped up with a woman from his past that said he took advantage of her. The R word, right? And then now it has just come out that there's another young lady who said that he took advantage of her when she was 17 years
God.
old. And there was a group of them in a studio in New York. So this is the third case
Wow.
in a month that things have come out for Diddy. And
Wow.
this is really sad. So he just posted not long ago. Well, by the time this comes out, it'll be old news, but he posted that. I'll read what he says. He says, "For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character and destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs." So it seems like he's going to fight this. He doesn't feel, he says he didn't do any of this stuff. So either way, this is sad. If he did do these things, it's terrible. It's awful. And if he didn't do these things and people are trying to get paydays off of him, that's awful. It's just, this is a all around.
If it was
terrible
one random,
situation.
I'm not saying anything because I don't want to get sued, but like if it was one random accusation that seemed out of character or whatever, that'd be one thing. But when there's multiple, it's like Bill Cosby style. It's like
Yeah.
you're kind of going, well, where there's smoke, there might be fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Glad I didn't go to his studio last month when I was invited.
Chill.
Before all this
out.
happened, I was supposed to go to his house and like see
Are you
his,
serious?
his studio and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't really want to. I don't want to do that. I'm glad I didn't go.
Man,
Yeah.
it's a good thing, bro.
Yeah,
He's
it's
trying
funny.
to sidle up to some Christians, trying
Yeah,
to clean
right.
up his
He's trying to
character.
use
I'm
me.
friends with Christians. I'm not a bad guy.
You know what's funny is that a picture just came out. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but a picture came out yesterday of one of the girls that Diddy used to date, and it's Suge Knight in the legendary. They used to have a room called the Red Room in Death Row. Everything was red couches, red wall, red carpet, and it's literally Diddy's
That's where they murdered
girlfriend.
everybody, right?
Well, it was like
Because the blood would blend in.
It's like gang stuff. I don't know. I'm suburbs. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Suge is a blood.
Yeah,
Suge-
so
Suge is
he's a blood.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's a picture of it's Diddy's girlfriend, Sean, his son, his firstborn son, and then playing with Suge Knight, and Suge Knight's like throwing it, like having fun with him. So that happened in 1996. So it was like right around when Biggie died, and they're like, now it's like, whoa, what happened? How did that just come out? And it's a weird picture to see Suge Knight having fun with somebody's son of a rival label and having, him play. And after all that, so it's a really odd situation. A lot of stuff's coming out that's a little weird right now.
Are you sure that's 96 though? Because 96
they have
is the height of the beef.
Yeah, they
That
have a
is
thing.
literally when
That's why his wife put it out. His wife, his ex-girlfriend put it out, and so everyone's like, right now it's on Twitter. Everyone's talking about it. It's probably old news by the time this comes out, but yeah, a picture of him in the Red Room and really kind of crazy.
That's after Pac hit him up. Like, there's no.
Yeah, that's why it's so serious. That's why everyone's like, what the heck just happened here? Yeah.
The more you learn or talk to people in the industry, like you guys and other people who know artists and whatever, like you hear stories that like Suge Knight was, he the way he ran his empire was through force and coercion and intimidation and violence. But you kind of hear that maybe Diddy was doing the same thing, and like, but you don't think of it because Diddy's like pop music and happy and dancing, and you don't think, but you hear stories behind the scenes that like he was ruling with an iron fist as well.
You know, it's like what we talked about before, where Marty said that a lot of unions are, I don't know if that's going to make the cut, but you know, gangs have always ran a lot of hip hop.
Culture,
Hip hop has been used to clean up a lot of money for gangs. So it's not, it wouldn't be surprising. Like everybody knew Suge was a blood. If you knew anything about gang culture, I mean, he wore red from head to toe everywhere he went, right? Which was why it was so controversial that Snoop was signed to Death Row, because Snoop is a legendary Crip. And I know friends that were in Crip gangs that didn't really respect Snoop because he signed with a blood. Right. But they were all like, yo, let's get this money. But gang culture has been ingrained in hip hop since the gangster rap era.
Yeah.
Like even to this day, which I mean, obviously we see Young Thug fighting for his freedom with the YSL idea, because there's a lot of, you know,
truly humble under God, Young Thug.
I love, as soon as he said that, there's a group called Coke Boys, and they're like, no, it doesn't mean Coke. Yeah, creation of kings every day.
You know what Fat Joe said?
Yeah, what did he say?
They called him like the crack king or something like that. And he's trying to say it's not the drug crack. It's that every time I sat
Joey
down,
Crack.
my butt crack would show.
Yeah.
Joey Crack.
Joey Crack,
My nickname, Joey Crack, was about my butt crack, always hanging out, not drugs.
That's well known, though. That is a well-known thing, though. That's to defend him. That's actually something that's been in the back in the day, and he said that before. The real crazy thing is, well, you know what DJ Khaled's original name is? Before he was DJ Khaled, it was called Arab Attack.
Yeah, I knew that.
When in 9/11, he had to change it. So, like, you know, all these people have like crazy names and then you become famous and you're like, what do I do? Because, you know, you can't be at that level of fame without having to curate.
I think he became Arab Attack when he went to Miami, because when he was a DJ in Orlando in the 90s, he was DJ Khaled.
Really?
And I think when he went to Miami, he became Arab Attack.
He just was like, I got a great name.
Super unfortunate
and everyone's like,
name.
wow. Yeah. Really.
But he did. You know how like
wild
you know
name,
how like
by the way,
hip hop stations at night back in the day, like 9 o'clock to midnight, they'll just do live mixing and whatever. DJ Khaled was the guy in Orlando when I was in high school.
I remember him in Power 96, man. He was spinning around doing spins. He was just so loud. I just remember him always being loud. Like DJ, and you're like,
he was
you know, you're just in your car. You're like,
he was like that back in the 90s too, man.
Yeah.
It was
everything flies in the air.
Anyway, all right. What do you have, Marty?
All right, I got a good one actually today. People, here's the headline: people are dating less thanks to the economy. Now, first thought, I don't know, because people are spending $700 on Taylor Swift tickets. I don't know if the economy is really the issue. I think people are choosing what they want to do.
Not everyone is spending $700 on Taylor Swift tickets. A lot
of people are. They're not going to Maverick City. Just kidding. A recent survey of 2,000 Americans discovered that the average person has spent $3,000 on dates in the past year. The average date costs about $200. So they're saying that basically people are going on less dates, getting more expensive. I feel like, you know, there was a list the other day that came out. This went viral maybe a month ago, where it's like, this girl put out this list, like, if you take me to any of these places, it's unacceptable. Right?
Yeah.
You have to be
Cheesecake
Factory and all this stuff. So I feel like
it was on a first date. It was a first date.
And I feel like it makes sense that this article come out that people are spending are like, this is getting expensive. I'm never going to see this person again spending money on a first date. Not to mention, I mean, these girls are like, you know, I don't want you to take me to Cheesecake Factory. I'm like, you're wearing Fashion Nova. So let's just, I don't know if that connects anyway, but it's just that a lot of people are going on less dates because things are becoming more expensive. What do you guys think?
I'm honestly
I know
glad
for a
this
fact
came
that
out.
they are getting expensive. Going on dates with my wife, you know, going to the movies is like super expensive now. And then going to dinner afterward, especially in California, everything's expensive. Like steaks here are like $60 starting out. And I'm like, this is not even a famous restaurant. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, far as with me, I'm gonna just keep it real. I haven't dated in a long time. I mean, I'm 15 years married. As far as
but you still should be dating your wife.
No, I'm saying far as first date.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we talking first date.
Yeah.
First
No,
date,
just
you
date.
getting coffee and a croissant.
Yeah.
First date.
You're going to Starbucks.
You know what I mean? Like it's coffee and croissant because we this is a get to know each
I
other.
want the
thing,
barista to
right?
say your name because I forgot it.
For sure. But me and my wife, we went out on a date to a spot called Butcher and the Bee last week. And man, they hit us for $120. They hit us for $120. And
That's normal
it
here.
was-
Oh my gosh,
That's what I'm
$200
saying.
is yeah.
It's crazy. Like, and then you gotta throw the tip in. Like, you gotta hit a tip. And we didn't even eat. Because Butcher and the Bee, all this stuff is a la carte. So we shared like a piece of trout, shared some whipped feta. You know what I mean?
Oof,
like it was
that
more
sounds
tapas.
great.
I'm like, so we talked. Yeah, well, it was phenomenal. Yeah, it was really good. But 120 is wild for Nashville.
Crazy.
In a sense, for tapas,
Yeah.
right? We're not talking about big, 8
Appetizers.
big 16 ounce, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
New York strip. We're talking small piece of fish.
I just want to say I'm glad this came out because I'm about to see family at Christmas, and if I have to have a family member ask me why I'm single, I'm just going to send them this article and be like,
The economy.
I'm saving money. Actually, that's why I'm single. Not any other reason. Not because of anything that you might be thinking. It is solely because of the economy. That's what I'm going to use.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my 2 questions for you. Number 1, I think it's a scary thing on a first date to cook together. I know you gave that as an example, like, hey, you don't have to go out to eat. You can cook together. I don't know. I feel like that's too scary for me.
That's intimate.
That
That's
is
very
okay.
intimate. You're in my
that.
house
So-
around knives. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't really know you that well.
that's
Yeah.
a little
I do.
scary right there.
Okay. Yes. Please don't go to someone's house on the first date that you don't know.
Yeah, please don't.
I gave
Please
date
don't.
ideas. They're like, we threw in cheap date ideas, assuming you've dated for a while and you're trying to have a date night, but you're not trying to spend $200.
Oh, yeah, okay. So your
So this
tips
is
were
not
for like for
first date.
couples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's things you can do.
Because I was like
other
playing
than,
a
okay, got it.
game. You're going to break up. Playing Monopoly. Guess what? 3 a.m. Get out of my house. You know, it's starting to get, the tensions are rising.
I mean,
I
again,
could
the
see
person
that.
that wrote
Things are
this
getting
is
expensive.
incredibly single. So take my advice with a grain of salt. But
I like this excuse though, Emily. Like I'm going to use it. I
Yeah.
mean, literally, my mom asked me at dinner on Sunday, how come how come I'm not dating or whatever, and I was just like, well, it's tough to meet people when you don't leave your house 7 days a week. So leave me alone.
but now
Yeah.
it's
But
the
I'm going to now
economy.
use the economy as the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
use
also, I mean, I think back in so I think that in the past, dating, going to coffee shop, $20. I also feel like nowadays, I mean, I'm married. I love my wife. We're great, but a lot of my friends, they're dating. They're struggling right now, trying to find somebody. A lot of it is put on the man. For like a lot of the guys that I know, they're the ones paying for the date. So they're like, hey, I'm going to pay for it. And a lot of them are like, it's just mad expensive because he's like, we're not going to coffee shops. We're going to go to, I want to like win her over. So then that's a piece of the equation. Like, all right, the guys, it's kind of their fault then. The guy's bringing this girl and inviting, trying to win this girl with all these cool date ideas. Kind of his fault for picking the really expensive restaurant to show the girl that he's cool. So there is shared blame, guys. Like, you don't have to
For sure.
prove anything to anybody,
Nah. Well, the thing is, if you start that way, you're gonna have to end that way.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So for me, if us going to a nice coffee shop is a turnoff for you because we're coming here to get to know one another.
Yes.
Like, we're not coming here for anything other than that, but to know where this is going. So if that's, and me being fiscally responsible, saying, you know what, I'm not gonna just blow money on you like a clown. And we may never see each other again. If me having that type of intelligence is a turnoff to you, then we're not a good fit anyway.
Yeah. Going to Starbucks is too much. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not be the right.
Yeah, I may not take you to Starbucks. I might bring you to Crema in Nashville.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
show
But
off.
I'm definitely not going to take you to like
To a steakhouse. Yeah.
Catbird Seat. I'm not taking
Yeah.
you to Catbird
You're not going to
Seat
Cane Prime
on our
over
first date. We're not going to Cane Prime. Like, it's not happening. We don't know each other. Like, why would I do that? You know what I mean? Like, doesn't make sense.
Cam, what's your first worst date like experience? You have one? I don't know. I just wanted to ask you that.
I wasn't a big dater.
You weren't a big dater?
I was like, I date to marry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not just gonna, I'm the casual dating just never appealed to me.
Here we go.
No, I'm just saying. So like, I'm super like few and far between, super picky. I can go years. I'm a dating camel. I can go years without dating. I don't need it. And then when I meet somebody who I'm into, I dive in deep. You know what I mean? I'm all in. So I don't really have a lot of first date.
You might want to edit that one out, bro.
Girls are going to be throwing. Girls are going to be like, I'm going to save you. Girls are going to start reaching out to the show. I'm going to save him.
I need it. All right, that'll do it for
Slices.
You're listening to The Killers and Tony Holiday. The song is A Great Big Sled. And yes, just like all the other tracks from last episode and this one, they're all from A Very Relevant Christmas over on Spotify. Well, today's show is brought to you in part by the new book, God, the Science, the Evidence. We talk a lot about faith, but how often do we talk about science in the same breath? You might be surprised to discover just how deeply the two actually agree. For centuries, science has been used to dismiss the idea of God, but today an intellectual revolution is underway. Modern discoveries in physics, cosmology, and biology are consistently revealing the same truth: creation isn't an accident. That profound reversal is what engineers Michel-Yves Bolloré and Olivier Bonassi investigate in their international bestseller, God, the Science, the Evidence. This book is a rigorous, evidence-based critique of materialism, inviting you to explore over a dozen scientific, philosophical, and historical domains. It shows that what was once seemed impossible, that science could point to a creator, is now supported by a vast and convergent body of evidence. With over 400,000 copies sold in Europe, this book is sparking a global debate. It's thoughtful, fascinating, and a powerful reminder that reason itself affirms the existence of God. Learn more and find out where you can purchase your copy today by visiting godthesciencetheevidence.com. Where our guest today is comedian Dustin Nickerson. He's been touring all year. He's opens for like Nate Bargatze and a bunch of others. If you haven't had a chance to see him, you need to. If you need to, you also need to follow him on social. He's hilarious. We spoke to him about using comedy to find the truth, and he shared with us the funniest piece of advice he's ever received. Here's our conversation with Dustin Nickerson.
Well, I know you were on tour this year, but before that, last year, you released a book. And I'm always curious, why did you want to write a book instead of saving it as material for your show?
I wanted to write a book because there was a global pandemic. The stand-up comedy was made illegal for like 2 years, or the better part of a year at least. And it's like, well, if there's ever a time to get into this book that I've always wanted to write, which the concept of this book is that marriage books are stupid and ridiculous, and no one could ever tell you how to be married because every marriage is so different, and two people with their stories and their junk and their history and their problems, all that stuff. Like the idea that anyone could ever then take what they know about marriage and tell you how to be married is laughable. So what we do is we just look in this book, took like the 10 most common points of tension in relationships, fights, sex, kids, money, faith, and just there's like little insight, but more so it's this is what this looks like for us. This is our story. So it's truly, I as far as I know, I am good at two things: comedy and being married to my wife. And even both of those, I'm pretty hit or miss at. So it's the only thing I was qualified to write a book on.
You know, you said you had to take a break from touring, obviously because of COVID, but you're fully back now. So how have your comedy sets and your tour been this year?
Yeah, Roy Wood Jr., he said this a while back. He's, a fantastic comedian. He said, if you're talking about anything before Kobe died, then it feels so outdated. And I think there's a real truth to that, because so much has happened in such a highly consumed way that there is, even if it's not topically, there is a need to be in the room with people and experience what they are experiencing. So, I think for a while people were like saying like, oh, you can't do any more COVID jokes, no more mask jokes, no more vaccine jokes. And I understand what they're coming from there, but this has been so shaping and impactful for all of us that it's people compare it right to 9/11, because you go like, we're still talking about that. That's still a thing that just, it wasn't like an event that happened for 1 week. It was shaping us for years and will continue to shape us for years.
I'd really love to get your opinion on this as a comedian. How do you feel about comedy being used to shape, or should I say discuss, cultural events or moments, like everything we've experienced over the last several years?
Yeah, I mean, I think that different comedians play different roles within it. There will always be the controversial takes, the provocative takes, and I think that that's important within culture. I think that there are people that have to stoke the fire, and then there are, what I try and do more of is, or I should say, and then there's escapism comedy. There's folks who I'm not going to talk anything about it, and that's important too. And then there's this middle, which I feel like is what I try and do, which is I will talk about these things, but in a non-controversial way, and hopefully it'll be somewhat therapeutic. Like if I have a life thesis, it's that I'm trying to get people to take things less seriously. I hate being serious. I don't like any. It's not to say there isn't a time. Of course, there's a time. I don't like it. It makes my skin crawl. Comedy is the only thing in the world that makes sense to me. It's the only thing that's helped me make sense of the world or function within the greater world. So that's what I like to do. And I think each of those are important. I think that controversial opinions are important, and takes and angles that you would have never thought of. And there is a hugely important element of that. And there's also important to watch something that has nothing to do with anything going on in your life, so you don't have to think about it. And then I think the third one in there too is important, of like, no, we're talking about this, but it's with the sole intention of laughing about it. I'm not trying to teach you anything. There's no message in here, but let's make some jokes about this so that it has a little less power over us and it feels a little less serious to us,
Yeah, I love thinking about the ways that comedy helps connect us to truth. Kind of going back to your book that we were talking about earlier, what is the truest but funniest piece of marriage advice you've ever received?
Yeah, marriage is hard, but it is hilarious. It is very, very funny. Just the concept that two humans would merge and just make a life together. It's bonkers. It's insane. And it is so every day. My wife and I do a podcast. We recorded right before this, and we've been married for almost 18 years. We've been together for 20 years. And she was kind of like stressed and, upset about a couple things. And I said, I don't know, maybe I've never asked you this, or maybe we've never said it. I feel like sometimes, you kind of like the drama and the stress. And she goes, oh no, I love it. And I laughed so hard because I was like, you've never told me this in 20 years. I have suspected it. I have sensed. And she's like, yeah, no, it's exciting. That's just so funny. Like, you've been stirring up all this drama. And so have I. This goes both ways. And 20 years into our relationship, you're like, no, I like it. I like the drama. It took us that long to find this.
That was Dustin Nickerson. Make sure to go follow him on social. He posts really good stuff. All right, stay tuned. Up next, it's our game. You do not want to miss it. You're listening to Oscar Lang. The song is Christmas is Home. Well, today's podcast is brought to you in part by the new book, Confessions of a Christian Alcoholic. Author Jonathan Seidel knows firsthand how even believers can get stuck in shame and destructive habits, especially when it comes to one of society's biggest obsessions, alcohol. In Confessions of a Christian Alcoholic, he details his spiral into disordered drinking and shares the 4-step process he eventually used to break free. There's hope for alcoholics who become Christians and for Christians who become alcoholics. Find Confessions of a Christian Alcoholic wherever books are sold. What if you could change a child's life with just $10? Right now, thousands of vulnerable children in East Africa are suffering from jiggers. It's a painful, preventable parasite that burrows into their feet. Soul Hope is the only organization treating it through foot washing, medical care, and durable closed-toed shoes that protect kids long after treatment. $10 may not seem like much in today's world, but when we come together, those small gifts add up to big change. Join the 10 for 10 campaign. $10 protects 10 small toes. Visit soulhope.org/10 to give now. One small gift makes a big difference. Again, that's soulhope, SOLE, hope.org/TEN. All right, it is. We're doing a little party game. We're going to do a little game called 5-second rule. I'm going to give you a topic and a number of items you have to list in that topic within 5 seconds. If you can pull off what is asked in the 5 seconds, you get a point. If you can't, don't get a point. Emily is going to play, but she's also going to be the timekeeper because I can't do this and listen to your answers and look at 5 seconds. So, Emily, what's the noise you're going to do for like the buzzer sound?
Yeah, I'll just scream.
Go on. Okay. Yeah. All right. So here we go. First round. Emily, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
In 5 seconds, I need 5 answers for hot beverages. List 5 hot beverages. Go.
Coffee, tea, room temperature water.
Room temperature is not hot, first of all.
You
hot
said
beverages.
Yeah.
Room
Also,
temperature.
yeah.
You could have said hot water. All right, you did not get it. No point for you. All right, here we go.
Hard.
Marty, 3 things you plug in. Go.
iPhone, computer, and Christmas tree.
Yeah, you got it.
Point. All right, Derek, here we go. You're up. 3 airlines.
Delta, United, Southwest.
Got it. Emily, 5 types of oil.
You get some hard ones.
No, I don't. Synthetic? I don't know.
Olive oil. Avocado oil, olive oil, hair
Oh,
oil.
I went car oil.
She was going
straight
Synthetic.
Sesame Street.
Synthetic.
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
I forgot there's other kinds
She's
of
like
oil.
frankincense and myrrh.
All right. So no point for Emily. Let's see, Marty. 3 bands with one-word names.
Okay, this is easy. Cold. Crap. I don't know. Strokes. No, it's no Strokes. Right? Dang, I don't.
Coldplay would have been correct.
Coldplay would have worked,
Queen.
yeah.
I could just think Queen bands. Prince had a band, but he's not a band. I just think Queen.
It's a rap, bro.
What is it?
That's like
Done.
30
No
seconds.
No point. All right, Derek, you're up. 5. Name 5 folks that are famous for their mustache or beard. Go.
Oh man, James Harden. Dang it,
Time.
Freak. It's over. Yeah,
Abe
that
Lincoln.
was James Harden.
All right. Okay. Emily, you're up.
Please give me an easy one.
4 NBA teams. Go.
Mavs, Magic, Raptors, Lakers. I got it.
This is your first point. Congratulations. You're on the board.
Please let me have the sports one, please.
Marty. 4 movies with multiple sequels. Go.
Okay, Ocean's 11, The Godfather, John Wick, Bill and Ted's.
Time.
Got it.
I just thought of Keanu Reeves. That's it.
All right. Marty is 2. All right. Derek. 3 types of sandwiches. Go.
Ham, turkey, and pastrami.
Got it.
There you
I
go.
want pastrami today.
Emily has 1 point. Marty and Derek both have 2 points. Here we go. Emily, you're up. 5 female vocalists.
Adele, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Whitney Houston. It's time. Dang it. 5 is hard in 5 seconds. 5 is hard in 5 seconds.
All right, Marty. 3 G-rated swear words. Go.
Gosh, heck, and I'd place a darn.
Time. Yep.
Okay, hold on. Can anybody else name the 3 bands with one word? Can you guys think of stuff? Because I no one was really
Coldplay.
Coldplay.
Coldplay is one name, 2 names, right? Coldplay.
No, it's one word.
No, it's one word.
Okay, because I was going to put Coldplay, but I felt like that was 2 words.
I don't know.
Queen, Coldplay, Temptations.
That's
The Temptations.
Oh,
Yeah.
that ain't a word.
There's got to be another
The
one.
Strokes.
I thought Prince too, but Prince is one person, not a band.
Prince is an artist. Yeah.
Dang, it is hard. All right.
No.
All right, Derek. 3 things that smell bad. Go.
Farts, burps, and cheese.
Got it.
It's a good one. That was 3 seconds.
Like toe cheese?
Just cheese, man. Cheese stinks.
it
If you
can
just have
stink,
it out,
for
it's
sure.
stinky.
Here we go. Emily. 3 single name celebrities. Go.
Beyonce, Zendaya, Cher.
Wow.
Boom.
Pop culture.
Okay.
Home run.
Pop culture. All right, Marty. 4 cities in California. Go.
Riverside, Colorado, Los Angeles, Beverly
Time.
Hills.
I don't think you made it.
You said 4. I just said 4. I did it. I'm good.
I know, but you didn't do it in
It's
5
4.
seconds.
You got it.
I did. By the time I finished, you said time.
He did. He got it. He snuck it in there. All right, Derek. 3 Nicolas Cage movies. Go.
Oh, The Rock, Ghost Rider, and
Con Air. I thought you were going to go with Con Air on that one.
Con Air.
Con Air.
Left Behind.
I was just watching. Oh, he was in Left
Yeah,
Behind.
dang it.
He was in 9/11. There was just a movie about 9/11 where he's the pilot. So there's that.
Man, I had
Raising
it.
Arizona.
5 seconds goes by
Face Off.
so quickly.
Face Off, I had it, bro. Dang it, man.
Emily. 5 restaurant chains. Go.
McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's.
5. Keep going.
Oh, then time is up. I missed it.
There you go. Cheesecake Factory. Okay, Marty, you're a rapper. 4 words that rhyme with fun.
All right.
Go.
Dumb, sun, run, gun.
right,
Emily
Derek.
named all the places you can't take someone on a first date. Like Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks.
I also don't know why I said Wendy's. I haven't been in 10 years.
You're like Arby's.
Derek, 4. Here we go. 4-letter words that start with SH. Go.
Shoot, shot. Bro, what the? Bro, you already know what the first. You know the first word that came to my mind, Cameron. This is not. That's not fair, bro. Because it literally fried my brain, bro. That's not fair, dog. That is not fair. You know me too well.
Show, shoe.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
other words.
My
You know.
gosh, there is
Shut.
other words, but you know the first word that
Shot,
came to my
shut.
head.
What was it, Derek?
Oh, you are the worst.
All right, Emily.
Shut up, Emily.
Emily, here we go. 5, Emily. 5 reality TV shows. Go.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Summer House, Real Housewives of New York, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Time.
There's no way I'd have been able to do that. In no.
I started
been able to
doing
do that in 10
the
minutes.
Housewives and I was like, I'll just keep going. I should have just done all those.
Yeah, list all the housewives. All right, Marty, here we go. 5 things that bounce. Go.
Perfect. Basketball, a rubber ball, my cousin's head.
Time.
Dang it.
Oh, all right, Derek. 3 excuses for missing a party. Go.
I had a baby. I'm sick, and I gotta go on a date.
Time.
There you go. All right.
Had a baby.
Emily, we'll do the last round.
So, hey,
Okay.
look, man, that's an excuse. It may, it's a rare excuse, but it's an excuse nonetheless.
Can't use it that
4.
often.
Derek has 4. Marty has 4. Emily has 3. But this last round is worth 2 points each. So anybody's game still. So Emily, I need 4 of the 7 deadly sins. Go.
Lust, gluttony, anger, lying? Is that one of them? I think anger is.
Great.
Nope.
It's another
Is it
word
not
for
anger?
anger. I don't think it's anger.
Wrath. It's wrath.
Okay. Sorry.
So
Let's get the
do we
Oxford
give it to her?
Dictionary out of here. And I think the word anger will
Lion
show
isn't
up.
one. Lion
Yeah,
isn't
lion's not
isn't
one,
a
though.
deadly sin.
Yeah, it's not
It's
deadly.
not a deadly sin.
It's a normal
No.
sin. It's a normal sin.
It's wrath, pride, gluttony, greed, envy, lust, sloth.
All right, Emily did not get it.
Okay,
Here we go.
that one hurt.
Marty, you and Derek are tied. Here we go. Name 3 body parts you can live without. Go.
Hand, foot, ear.
Yeah.
Sheesh, that'd be a sucky life though.
Derek, I need 3 reasons why a person might sweat. Go.
Running, basketball, and fear.
Time. You got it.
There you go. You guys tied.
I was going to say sex.
You guys tied. All right, well, here's a tiebreaker. I was going to say that.
Sex would have been a one.
All right, Marty, we're going to do tiebreaker. Marty, I need 4 toothpaste brands. Go.
Okay, Crest, 4 dentists, Colgate, and Aquafine.
That was after I said time.
Derek, you can steal it.
It's
Here it
kinda
is.
on
Derek,
the
I
word.
need
It was kind of
3.
on the word.
No.
I need 3.
I also made Aquafine up.
3 itchy things. Go.
Wool, bug bites, and sweaters.
Time. You got it.
Boom. He got
You
it.
got
He
it.
won.
He got it on this one.
I like that. I like this game.
It was a fun game.
Congratulations,
I like it
Derek.
Thank
All
you
right,
very much.
we'll,
I just want to thank God, and I want to thank all my fans that are out there.
All right,
I
cut.
appreciate all of the support and
New single
download
coming
my
out.
single Vigilante. Thank you. I'm sorry, download my single Bands. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Well, before we wrap things up, I want to thank Dustin Nickerson for joining us. Make sure to check him out on socials. Also, like I've been mentioning throughout the show, go check out A Very Relevant Christmas, our 450-song curated playlist over on Spotify. It's a little something for everybody, just no Mariah Carey. So if that's what you're looking for, not the one for you. And actually, I don't think we have a lot of like oldies. It's just mainly cool modern stuff, indie artists, R&B, worship. Some good stuff in there. Check it out. Very Relevant Christmas. Also, make sure to hit up relevantmagazine.com every weekday where we are covering the intersection of faith, culture, and everything in between. Follow us on all the socials. We're at Relevant on a bunch of them and at Relevant Magazine on the others. Okay, on that note, we'll wrap it up. I'm Cameron Strang.
I'm Derek Miner.
I'm Emily Brown.
I'm Marty.
We will see you on Friday. Have a great week, everyone.
Thanks for listening to the Relevant Podcast. Check out our features, interviews, and news updates every day at relevantmagazine.com. And make sure to follow Relevant on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for the latest. For more great podcasts, browse the shows on the Relevant Podcast Network, which you can find at our site. And while you're there, don't miss the all-new era of Relevant Magazine. A new issue releases every other month at relevantmagazine.com.
Relevant Podcast Network.